Yes.
Would either of you like to make a statement on the upcoming issue with the fireworks display here at Mount Rushmore?
Well, I'm very disappointed that we don't have the opportunity to host fireworks here at Mount Rushmore this year. That is something that we did for many, many years, that we lost during the Obama administration, and they returned last year with an incredible event. It was an event that unified our country, that I think all of us were proud to be a part of, and I was hoping we could do that this year as well, and that President Biden would come and be a part of it. So we had put that request in. We were denied our permits to host that event. The alternatives that I had are very limited, so we have contracted with outside counsel, and we are in litigation efforts now to get our permitting process done. The one thing I think everybody should know is that we already had a memorandum of agreement signed and in place with the National Park Service, the Department of Interior, all the local authorities. The agreement was already signed, and by not giving us our permits, they should have given us a reason as to why. There was no reason given as to why we can't host the fireworks events. It wasn't based on environmental issues, it wasn't based on staffing issues or fire danger issues. It was just because they didn't want us to have them. So that's why we're in a lawsuit now, and we're hopeful that we can get a resolution in time to still celebrate America's independence. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, so we have a three-phase marketing campaign. So one, we have a segment of the American population that still isn't quite ready to travel yet, and we're sympathetic to that. And so that our message to them is, when the time is right for you and you feel comfortable in traveling again, great places are waiting. For that segment of the American population that is ready to travel, they're planning, they're starting to book, we're telling them to come and visit and go great places. And then we have a third segment, is they're already coming. And so our message to them is great faces, great places. So it's a three-phase approach. Think of it as a stoplight approach, a red light, a green light, and a yellow light. And we're already receiving fantastic responses. In fact, Governor, I should tell you, this is just brand new this morning. Over the past 30 days, our website traffic is up 174%. And our inquiries are up 253%, and that's vacation guide requests, folks signing up for newsletters. So people are really responding to the marketing campaign.
We just won't tell them it's snowing. Lee, did you have a question?
Yeah, just a quick follow-up on the fireworks thing. Will you
Yes.
be making a contract available that you said you've signed with the federal government?
You mean, well, they're all a part of the litigation and the legal documents that have been filed as a part of the lawsuit. So those should be public already.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So with this upcoming tourism season, I know I've done a few stories about car rentals being sold out, hotels are starting to book up. Tourism season kind of never stopped last
Right.
year, from what I've heard. So what are you expecting for this upcoming tourism season?
I'll let you talk
Okay.
about.
Sounds good. Great question. All indications are it's going to be a very strong summer season. We're hearing that from partners across the board. Whether you own a campground, a bed and breakfast, hotel reservations, it really doesn't matter. We are hearing from a number of tourism industry partners who are booked already solid through the fall. When it comes to things like rental cars, there's no question. We're seeing a shortage nationwide. Just this past week, I dealt with 5 families from around the country that were not able to get a rental car, but thank goodness I was able to put them in touch with some local businesses within Rapid City, local rental car businesses, and they're being taken care of. So if you know of visitors out there, especially if you're in the tourism industry and people are having trouble finding either a place to stay or a rental car, please send them our way and we will do our best to accommodate them.
Yes. Oh, Andrew, go ahead.
Yeah, how can we as locals help you provide never-ending evenings of joy and happiness for all the people?
Well, just your sparkling personality does that for us, Andrew. You know, what I would say as the citizens of South Dakota, welcome people to our state. I think that people are visiting South Dakota because they value what we have to offer. They love our heart for people. They love the fact that we cherish our freedoms, that most of the times when you cross the country these days, you see a lot of ugliness on the news and you see a lot of division in cities. And I don't see that here in South Dakota. I see people that appreciate our way of life, Their families are important to them. They want to support each other, and they're a part of a community. So I would say just welcome our visitors in. Show them what South Dakota is and who we are, and that'll be a wonderful, refreshing opportunity for them to spend a little bit of time getting a break from a lot of what we see going on across the country. Thank you. All right. I think we will wrap that up. We'll be around for a little bit if you have other questions, but thank you all for coming, and remember, this week is all about the power of travel. So go around and talk to people, make sure they're talking about the opportunity to come and visit South Dakota this year. We are excited about the tourism industry and about what it can provide for our state long into the future. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm.